G'day, mates. Welcome back to Skate Mates, the one podcast that talks about gaming and anime. So today, we're going to talk about Halo, the Master Chief Collection coming onto PC, or just in general. And today, I have my good friend back on stage, Zman991, aka Zach. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing alright, I suppose. I've been better.
You've been better?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Didn't really get much sleep last night. I know, boo-hoo.
Yeah. It's a troubling time. I didn't get much sleep either because I played Halo. But, but yeah, Halo came out on the PC yesterday, and I got first look into it. And honestly, I'm really loving it. There are a few kinks that they need to work out here and there, but, every game can, have that sort of kink that they need to tweak. And now that they're, the community has full access to it, they're going to get a lot more feedback than what they did in the closed beta. So, personally, I'm also kind of excited that the fact that they're bringing out each Halo sequentially, and starting with Halo Reach, which was the prequel. And that's just really cool to me because it just keeps on, going forward into the story. Have you played it yet? I don't think you have, right?
No, I have not.
Okay. Well, it's basically what you would expect, right? It's Halo on PC. And virtually, it's kind of the same as it is on console, more or less. Just, on PC. But for the most part, it's really, really awesome that Microsoft took the time to port that over, or 343, I should say. But and I also like that they're also branching out into more companies, because since ever since Banjo got on Smash, Microsoft is kind of branching out, being like, hey, Valve, want to bring Halo onto PC? And Valve's like, yeah. So
yeah, I think what Microsoft wants to do is that they want to see Xbox as more of a brand rather than a platform. And I feel like even though they do have a new dedicated console coming out, they still kind of want to keep that image with the whole Project X Cloud thing, it's kind of like Google Stadia. I know that makes it sound terrible, but but it's how it works is that you can basically play games that you own on the Scarlet, and I guess the Xbox One as well, I think. And you can play it on your phone or your PC, so long as you have an internet connection. It will be like a streaming sort of thing.
Okay.
But I think they're games that are it's not I think it is a subscription.
Kind of like a Xbox Gold membership?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
But it works similarly to Google Stadia.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll actually run at the resolutions it says it does.
Yeah. A lot of those things don't even work out as people would want them to, honestly. Because, there were a lot of failed projects that led up to that. But hopefully we'll see something like that get really popular and get improved upon and all that good stuff.
Well, the truth of the matter is that a lot of the U.S., well, most countries really, but don't have that great of an internet connection to where they can just stream games at 1080p, 4K, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And not to mention, if you have limited data, then you might as well not even bother, because I'll eat up your data quickly.
Yeah.
Not to mention there's the input lag as well. How bad it is depends on both your connection and the game itself, but
yeah.
But it can still be a problem for some games, I imagine.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from with that. We kind of got off track with that whole thing. We're supposed to be talking about Halo, and I really like Halo. Honestly, it was my childhood. Back whenever I had an original Xbox, I broke a lot of the Xboxes that I had.
Originals or 360s?
Originals.
Oh.
Because I was a dumb child. But when I had an Xbox original, I didn't have online or anything. I didn't have a PC. I just had the Xbox original, and I had Halo. And I played the crap out of Halo 1 because I didn't have anything else better to do. And what I did mainly was, you know the second mission, right? In the first game, where I think it's like you're on Halo, like the ring itself. I forget what it's called. Is it just called Halo? On the Halo?
Well, it is a Halo, but I think it's called... I'm sure it has a name.
Yeah, I'm just brain farting on that one.
I was gonna say, we're kind of brain dead right now.
Yeah, but that mission, I always just like to go out and pick up the NPCs in my Warthog, right? And as soon as I get out of that tunnel, where after you get the Warthog, I basically just take the Warthog with the NPCs in it, drive it off a cliff, but I get out before I fall to the death with them. And it's the most funniest thing because I was a kid and I found death funny. I was really crazy. But yeah, really, Halo is just a fond memory that I have. And like, whenever I got a 360, I'm stupid as well because I asked my parents to get me Halo 3 instead of Halo Reach, which I gravely regret doing because I love Halo Reach to death.
Well, when did you get a 360?
I think it was 6th grade year, so like 2012? It was around 2012, 2011, I think. It was pretty good, though. I didn't even get Halo 3, actually. I got Halo 3 ODST.
Oh.
So, I mean, I'm not throwing shade at ODST, but Halo 3 was better. ODST is like its own little thing, and I enjoyed it. I played the story of it, and I found it really fun.
Well, it's basically, from my understanding, just a side story.
It is, yeah. But, yeah, it's like, I really wish I would have gotten Halo Reach first, because, it was really fun. Like, Infection is, like, the most fun game mode ever, in my opinion. Like, I also remember a time I had you and another friend over. We played Halo Reach, and we played Infection, right?
Uh-huh.
And as the troll that I am, I put on Armor Lock, and I had the gadget ability on Infinite. So
I think I remember that.
You can imagine the frustration that you had, that whenever you and our friend were infected, I just put on the Armor Lock and you could not kill me. It was really funny too, because then I would also get out of my Armor Lock and then tease you a little bit and then go right back into it. It was the most trolly thing I've ever done.
Oh my god, I remember that now. Holy, that was making me so mad.
Yeah. More mad than Monopoly? Or Monopoly is number one?
Don't even talk about Monopoly. Monopoly makes everyone salty.
Yeah, that's why I don't play it with any of my friends anymore, because if I do, I'm going to lose friends.
Well, like, literally everyone will get mad because the game will just screw you over.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
And we're talking about, like, the video game version. Like, the actual board game's a lot more fun than the actual, like, video game, because that one sucks.
Yeah. I mean, I've never really played Monopoly, the board game. But, yeah. But going back to Halo, yeah, it's, I'm really glad that it came to PC, because there was just a lot of good memories of it. However, I will, however, make a big complaint in that there aren't any good Forge maps. There's like one Forge map. They didn't port any of the community Forge maps over. And that...
You can't access any of the community Forge maps?
Not on PC yet. Yet being the keyword. Because
okay.
I bet a lot of people are going to be also upset about that. And they're going to be like, okay, let's add these back over. And honestly, that was the Forge maps on Infection were the most fun, in my opinion. And it's a damn shame that they didn't port them over. And I really, really want them to bring the Forge maps back. Bring the Forge maps back! They're awesome. Make
Forge great again.
Granted, though, in Halo Reach, they did port, no, they didn't port any new maps. They ported, they gave DLC maps for free, being in quotations, because, you had to buy the game. Also, another complaint that I have about the Steam store, not really about the Steam store, but just the way that it's set up, is that you can buy the collection, right? Like, that's pretty standard. But then there's Halo Reach up below it, right? Mm-hmm. Thinking you could buy Halo Reach just on its own. Like, if you buy the collection, it's like a deal bundle, and then if you buy the games individually, it'll cost a little bit more, right? Uh-huh. Kind of like the Fighter's Pass, whenever you save a little bit on the extra fighter.
Or to use another, like, Steam example, like the Orange Box. Like, it's not like how it is on 360, where it's like its own, like, game, just with games inside of it. It's basically just a bundle.
Yeah. So, the thing is, you cannot play Halo Reach without the collection. However, they made it seem like it is. Because, like, if you go to Halo Reach, like, the DLC, on its own, it says you have to have this. You have to have the Halo Master Chief Collection in order to play this. However, when you go to the collection page, it shows the collection as the bundle, right? And then under it, it shows Halo Reach just on its own.
So you can't buy Halo Reach on its own.
You have to buy the collection, yeah. And that's really misleading. They should probably fix that, because I bet a lot of people noticed anyway, right? But I'm pretty sure a couple of people got scammed because they didn't want to pay $40 for the collection. They only have like maybe $10, right? Maybe some like kids don't have enough money, or their parents only give them so much allowance, right? Mm-hmm. So chances are they bought Halo Reach, but they can't play Halo Reach because they didn't look into it that they had to get the collection too. And that's something that should probably get fixed too. Maybe I'm wrong about that, because we as in my Discord friends didn't really look into that. But chances are you have to have the collection to play Halo Reach, and it's like, why is its own separate thing, right? But other than that, it's like, it's a good game, I'm glad that it's ported over and everything, but there's just a lot of kinks that need to be worked out. Like I said to you earlier, the online also is kind of wonky, because it takes forever to get into a match. However, if you sit ideal long enough, like if you're tabbed out, it'll remove you from the matchmaking.
Oh yeah, that's pretty standard. If you're too idle for too long, it'll remove you from matchmaking on most games, right?
Yeah, but it's really quick, and the matchmaking times are really, really long. So it's like, why am I going to sit there and move my mouse around a little bit just to make sure I stay in the matchmaking lobby? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Oh yeah, that's bull.
Because, like, I don't know why that's a thing. Like, sure, you don't want to have an AFK player on your team, right? But there's a difference between being tabbed out or not moving your mouse at all, actually, to being actually AFK. It's really weird, but that's something else they also need to fix. And there's also last night I played with two of my friends, and we played I forget what the map's called, but it's the one with the big spire, right? It's really weird because the map's not good for Big Team Slayer, because it's meant for like the territory game modes. Mm-hmm. So when all of our team kind of died at one point, trying to get up to the spire because they were camping it, right? We got spawned outside of the map, where the actual map is, and it's like,
was it in the death plane?
It was in the death plane. However, it was in a part of the map that should be available in a different game mode.
Oh.
So when you put that into context, it's like, wow.
So there was no way for you to get back unless you died again?
There was no way to get back until we respawned after the map killed us. And also, a fun little thing is that for each TK or suicide, you lose a point. So Imagine having an 8v8 big team Slayer, and everyone on your team died. That's 8 points lost.
Yeesh.
And that's really bad. Like I said, I love that they ported it over, but there's a lot of more things that they need to fix on it. And it's just like, now that it's really out in the public and everyone has access to it and not just people in the closed beta, there's going to be a lot of good feedback coming in. Maybe a lot of rage feedbacks, but I'm going to say feedback is feedback and they need it. And personally, this is my personal feedback as well. From first impressions on the PC, it's great to have it on PC, but there's just a lot of things that need to get fixed. And I'm going to see what they're going to do in the future, because I know they're going to do it. They're not going to just be like, oh, here's the game, go play it and have fun in the sandbox. No.
Like Fallout 76.
No. They're gonna come in and they're gonna be like, okay, let's look at the feedback, let's see what we can do and fix these problems. Which I'm hoping that'll be the case, because that's what a good game development team does. So
Phil Spencer will take a page out of Todd Howard's book and just be like, it just works.
Yep. So honestly, I'm excited to play more, though. Like, am I gonna stop playing it just because of those weird kinks? No. Halo is way too fun to, not play. Granted, I've been, also playing Payday and, like, Rainbow Six Siege 2, but, like,
Yeah.
Halo's really fun either way. Like, I'm going to keep on playing Slayer. I'm going to keep on playing Infection. I'm going to play the co-op campaign, Firefight, and all that fun stuff just because it's Halo. And it's a fun childhood memory to have. Like, nostalgia is the biggest factor in Halo for me. That makes me want to come back to it. Because I take nostalgia very seriously, because my number one anime is Naruto. And I'm going to get a lot of slack for that, because it was my first actual anime that I watched, like, full on, like, I guess Bobo is also it, but, like, nostalgia factor is just a really big part of it, and Halo is just, like, the nostalgic game for me, I guess, because the only other games I played beforehand were on, like, the Sega Genesis, and I don't have a Sega Genesis anymore, so, that is, yeah. So, yeah. Do you think you'll get the Halo on PC anytime soon?
If I have enough money, like, left over after Christmas, I probably will.
Okay. Well, we can just do our usual thing like we usually do. Annual, like, we just get each other Steam games. If you put it on your wish list,
I'm pretty sure Master Chief Collection's on my wish list.
Okay. Yeah. I bought it for 2 other people as well. It's like $120 down the drain, but it's alright.
Where'd you get that kind of money?
That's confidential.
Wait,
we don't talk about money
yeah,
here.
You're right. I'm sorry. This is being recorded. You probably can't say.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to leave your bank information in the comment section below, please do. I'd be more than happy to take a look at your funds and give you advice, financial statements, and quotes for your leisure. But anyway,
all you need to do is just leave in the comments. Leave your credit card number, the expiration date, and the 3 digits on the back, and we'll take a look at your funds and just see, and just inspect it. Make sure there's no suspicious activity. It's free of charge.
Good meme. This is a meme podcast now, but yeah, I can get you it pretty handily whenever Christmas rolls around, because hopefully
it'll be on sale by then.
Yeah, it'll Christmas sale. But Steam really loves to make games on sale, and I really appreciate that, because
then everyone buys.
Exactly. It's a win-win for everyone. You save money, and you get to play the games, and developers are happy. The people who get the money are happy, and customers are happy. But
it certainly makes Valve happy.
Oh yeah.
That's why they haven't made like a game in like 7 years.
Yeah,
until recently.
Half-Life Alyx, though, that's a different podcast altogether. Like, our expectations for it, and also I'm getting Oculus Quest this Christmas, so that's gonna be great for me anyway. Hey, maybe you can come over and play it sometime.
Well, that's going to be the only way I was going to play it. That was kind of the plan, honestly.
Oh, okay.
I would just borrow your VR headset.
You're gonna bum it off me. Man, imagine Halo on a VR. That'd be sick, actually.
Like the Halo, like the old Halo games, are like one designed specifically for VR.
Because
if
both.
Because if it's one designed specifically for VR, if Half-Life Alyx turns out to be amazing, then yeah, Halo would also be amazing.
Yeah.
But I also know that a lot of pre-existing games that didn't have VR designed in mind, when they would have it like added in later or like modded in, the experience would end up being sort of mixed.
Mm-hmm.
But there are a lot of games that have had VR added to them. Like, there's a ROM hack for Super Mario 64 that adds VR. There's also a mod for Minecraft that adds VR.
VR's the future, man. It's...
Well, can they make it, like, more affordable, please?
Yeah.
I mean, I know there are cheap headsets and there are used headsets, but I'm talking more about the hardware required to run VR games, since they have such a higher resolution than normal games.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, I ran the actual, like, a VR test for my computer, and it said that I could run VR games, just not in that high quality. Like, it'd be medium quality, and they recommended an update to the graphics card.
Yeah, but that's, like, every PC, though. Like, I have 2 PCs that are over $1,000. You know what settings I run my games on? Low. High performance, baby. Because, well, to be fair, I also do stream. But to be fair, I also can't run anything on high settings. So, So, it's not like a VR problem. It's more so just like you have to get the best of the best stuff to even do anything. So it's like, okay.
Which is quite a bit of money.
Yeah, it can be expensive, but like
Valve's official headset, the Valve Index, is like $1,000 for like the headset and like the knuckle controllers.
Man, it's amazing that it's not even like can it even be its own console? Like, I guess like it's just an add-on for PC. Like, and maybe console if you can get the right,
Well, I mean, PlayStation 4 has a VR.
Well, PlayStation 4, I don't play PlayStation 4. I'm a Microsoft Nintendo nerd. But, yeah, like...
But apparently Microsoft isn't interested in VR at the moment, since Scarlett won't have it.
That's fine. Like, Microsoft can do their own thing. Like, VR is going to be just, I guess, Valve's thing, I guess. Considering...
Well, it kind of has been their thing. Because, like, I'm pretty sure they've been working on this game for a while.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine, honestly, because it's another Half-Life game,
Well, I just want it to be successful, so that way we could actually get a Half-Life 3.
Yeah, I mean, the hype for it's going to be oversaturated, though. Like, people are going to be, like, kind of disappointed. I bet there's going to be a lot of people who are disappointed for Half-Life 3. Maybe, but, like, it's just kind of overhyped when it actually does come out, so...
Well, maybe Half-Life Alyx will be, like, the revolution that they want in gaming, and that way they can lower their standards for Half-Life 3, because then at that point it's just about addressing the elephant in the room. We've gotten really off topic.
I mean, we can talk,
Well, yeah.
We're just kind of a freelancing podcasters, because, like, there's not too much to talk about Halo. Like, I've already discussed, like, everything I needed to talk about, aside from, like, expectations for more the other Halos to come out, but like everyone kind of knows what's going to happen. They're going to put out the campaign, and you're going to be able to play the multiplayer maps. Hopefully, they won't have too bad a Kings like Reach has right now, and hopefully matchmaking online will be better. But, like either way, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Because I'm still going to play it. So, But yeah, Halo Reach on PC, it's good despite everything I've said. If you have a freaking hard on for nostalgia like I do, get it. If you don't, then I guess save your money and wait for like maybe Halo 3 to come out, because I know that's a fan favorite. Like, everyone loves Halo 3. Personally, I love Reach more, but Halo 3 is probably like considered to be the debatably the best one. So, yeah. Either way, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get all of them because I have the collection, so I get all of them anyway.
This podcast is not sponsored.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it does get sponsored, I'll gladly promote anything because I'm a sellout. But, yeah.
Well, actually, you see, we do have a sponsor today. Our sponsor is a Nerd Crate. You get a bunch of dollar store quality products at $60 a month in a crate, and you don't even know what they are. It's basically just a bunch of cheap crap with logos printed on them, like Star Wars, Halo, Star Trek, Marvel, I don't know, maybe Naruto.
Buy now and save with the discount code SKATENMATES. Please get, what was it again?
Oh, wait, hold on a sec. The sponsorship deal's off. They got bought out, and now they're restructuring.
Nice. Awesome. Well, that's all our money gone. Oh, well. That's okay, because this is the end of the podcast, I guess. Considering we're kind of, unless you want to add something else to the end?
Nerd Crate's not a real loot box thing.
We can make it a real thing soon. Donate to my Patreon now that I don't have. But, yeah. Any last words before we sign out?
All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and have a good day.
Yep.
Or night.
Or anywhere else. But, yeah. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm Skate from Skating Mates, and this is Zman991. And I'll see you all in the next podcast. Goodbye.